4:45. I was trying to take a nap. I was struggling to take a nap, and I was just laying down right here, and like I don't know what was happening, but I was in like the state of like being awake and being asleep, and like I was like casting a demon away from me, which is very very strange. I mean, it's not the first time that happened, but it's like very weird because like going to a church and then like being anxious and being around people, I just feel like it's very weird. You know what I mean? And also, I remember this one time I was sleeping on the floor on my stomach, and then I ended up, well, I wasn't sleeping at first, like I was just laying there, and then I got sleepy, then I fell asleep, right? And then like I remember I was hearing like this demonic voice. I don't remember like what all happened because like it's in my notes somewhere, and I wrote it down. I wrote down everything that happened, but it's pretty much like this dark voice. It was very demonic. It was like talking. I don't remember right now what it said. That's why I was trying to look at my notes, but it was like very weird. It's like I was like half asleep and also like I was like awake. So I believe it's like more of a spiritual like state, and I believe like a demon is like trying to take my life or something. So I'm gonna tell y'all about that. But trying to like take my life or like it's like trying to isolate me and keep me away from people. It's the weirdest thing ever. um I'm not necessarily scared because like God will protect me, because at the end of the day God is the one who chooses who goes and who stays. um no, I don't really consider myself as a threat to the kingdom of darkness at all, so I don't really know what would make them attack me this heavy. But there was this one point in time whenever I feel like I astral projected, but like Christians, we're not supposed to do that. Christians aren't allowed to do that, you know. um but yeah, I feel like when you're asleep and like you're like, you know, I feel like that's the closest to a spiritual realm that we have. um But yeah, so like I was like at this house. It was like one of my old houses that I used to live in, and there was these two women on the couch, and I don't know, like they were just looking at me, right? And then like I just started like praying. I was like praying to God to like, I don't know, I was like casting a demon out or something, and then like they're like on a separate side of the room from me, and like I see it's like you could tell like something is happening in between us, because like I feel like there was an angel of God and I was like a demon, but they're invisible, but you just see like the outline of something like fighting, like you see something happening in the spiritual realm, but I can't see what's going on. And I remember one of them, like they was like trying to like move their finger towards me, like tell me to come where they are, and I just walked to the other side and I was just like, yes, Jesus. I was like, yes, God save me, God sent an angel. Like I was like so happy about it, but it was like the weirdest thing ever, because that stuff happened multiple times. Like whenever I was like younger also, you know, I feel like they were actual witches. So I don't know, y'all. It's weird. That's why, like, as Christians, we need to make sure that we pray more often. You definitely need to make sure that you pray, because you don't know what is going on in the spiritual realm around you, and like you do not know like the battles that God is fighting around you. Like he probably have like multiple angels keeping you from multiple demons that are trying to attack you, trying to kill you, and then God is like, no, that's my baby, back up, and then they go their own separate ways. So like you don't even know. So I'm just very grateful that God protected me in all these situations, because yeah, because like I have my own ups and downs as a Christian, and I'm just very grateful that God protected me and He kept me safe. So that's good. So I just want to tell what He did. But yeah.